my first thought was to try and do teaching, but then I think my search for knowledge, I really am intrigued by new knowledge and charting uncharted territory, and so I think that's what took me into research in the end. I was particularly interested in the immune system and when it fails, causing immune deficiencies. So I thought, well, maybe I'd do a PhD, take some time out and really focus on a research question and discover some new things. The best question's the one where it doesn't matter what the answer is, the answer will make a difference. And then you can, from there, implement your findings into the clinic. We have seen a dramatic increase in food allergy prevalence over the recent decades, and what we know about that is it's happened too quickly to be due to your genes, so it must relate to changes in the environment. And the interesting thing is that rates have gone up most quickly in Western societies, so what we understand is that it's the exposures we get living in a westernised, developed world that promote allergic conditions. Another interesting aspect is it's not just allergic conditions that are going up, it's all of the chronic illnesses that afflict Western societies. So it's allergic conditions, autoimmune disease, cardiovascular disease, obesity, depression. There's really a range of these non-communicable, non-infectious disorders that all seem to stem from the westernised environmental exposures. And in particular, it's the exposures in early life that seem to be important. Indeed, it's from the time of conception through to the end of your second year of life that seems to be critical in determining your lifetime risk for these non-communicable conditions. In the 90s, that was exactly what we thought, that if you wanted to protect against developing food allergy, you might avoid exposure to that food for as long as possible, whilst the gut was immature. That was the thinking. Since then, we've now understood that actually development of tolerance is a very active immune process. You have to see the antigen in order to develop the healthy response, which is tolerance. And in order to do that, you need to introduce the food earlier rather than later. Already we have millions of people affected, and therefore we really do need to identify an effective treatment that can cure individuals with food allergy, because until that time comes, all of these individuals remain at risk of life-threatening reactions, potentially fatal, and this has a significant impact, negative impact on their quality of life. So I think it's very important for us to search for a curative treatment. But unless you can do both, you have to be able to treat conditions that are already there and also prevent new conditions, new cases from arising. Organisations such as the Australian Food Allergy Foundation really have a critical role in this field, because they give you the seed funding that might kick off a novel idea and allow you to generate some pilot data that then gives you a better chance at getting significant funding from the standard pathways of funding available to researchers. They're lifeboats, actually. They pick up where other funding isn't available and allow you to continue on your path of research, because a block at that point could be the end of your particular project. So they keep things alive.